It is time for a conversation of Kendra Von Esh, all the way from Tennessee. You think it's hot here. It's going to be 97 here. In Tennessee, 144 today. I don't know. Just go to the mountains. Go to the mountains. That's my strong suggestion to you.
Keep climbing.
And climb. And by the way, do a little exercise along the way. That's what we're talking about today. Good morning to you, Kendra Von Esh.
Hey,
it's
Kendra.
time to find something
you guys are
more.
great. 144.
Yeah.
Woo, that would be rough.
Yeah, that would be really rough.
I was just talking to a friend of mine who lives in Arizona, and she's like, I visited a friend in Atlanta, Georgia, which is kind of a little bit of the same weather.
Yeah.
And she said, I would rather have 110 in Arizona than 95 with the humidity.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, she's not wrong.
But you know what? Sweating is cleansing,
Yeah.
right? Our
right.
bodies need cleansing. Good segue, eh?
Opens
I
our
like it.
pores.
At the end of the day, we are embodied spirits, and we have to think about our body. And I don't just want to focus on diet and exercise, but I want to focus on training and sacrificing, because our bodies do things, and they can do good things and they can do bad things. Our tongue is part of the body. Our tongues can say good things, or honestly bring us to hell by what we say, or even cursing people. You know, swear words are cursing. Let's not forget, I know too many Christians out there who continue to swear, curse, and we don't call it cursing anymore, probably
Right.
because the culture doesn't want us to think about the fact that when we say those words, we're cursing ourselves and we're cursing everyone around us. So I just want to reiterate what St. Paul says in 1 Corinthians 9:24 through 27. Do you not know that the runners in the stadium all run in the race, but only one wins the prize? Run so as to win. Every athlete exercises discipline in every way. They do it to win a perishable crown, but we an imperishable one. Thus, I do not run aimlessly. I do not fight as if I were shadowboxing. No, I drive my body and train it, for fear that after having preached to others, I myself should be disqualified. So Paul himself, one of the best writers in the Bible, the most amazing conversion, is humbling himself and saying that I need to train my body. I need to discipline, which is part of the word disciple, so that he isn't disqualified, so that he himself is probably being more scrutinized than anyone else, right? Because he's out there preaching the word. So he needs to control his body. He needs to discipline his physical desires rather than letting them control him. It's that mastering the body over our appetites, over comfort, over passions, and then order our life toward Jesus Christ. People watch us. They see us. If we are out there, and we should be out there evangelizing, sharing how amazing the Catholic faith is, and sharing the God stories in our life, people are going to be looking at us and seeing how we live. I will never forget, speaking of the language, a friend of mine, after I go to her party, I'm drinking too much, I'm telling raunchy jokes, I'm swearing like a sailor. And she said to me, wow, you profess to be this Christian, and listen to you. Like, we truly have to, that was way early in my journey, by the way, but we can't be like, oh, once saved, always saved. I could do whatever I want. No, we really do have to look at how we use our body. And I'll just share with you, how many times do I come here and tell you I'm going to start another lifting program or eat better? It's often. And so I'm doing something drastic because I want to discipline my body. I'm writing my second book. I want to have the discipline of sitting down and praying my way through it. So I'm just going to eat meat and salt and water for 30 days. And I started yesterday.
Wow.
Meat, water,
Sometimes we got to
and
go to the
salt.
extreme, right?
Okay, yeah. Wow.
Love
No
it.
vegetables,
Yeah,
no fruits, no, just meat, water, and salt.
You got it. Meat,
Wow.
water, and salt.
High
And
protein.
black coffee,
And
which
black
I'm not a
coffee.
fan of, by the way.
You'll get used to it.
I know, I feel like the enamel on my teeth is coming off, I'm used to cream. But you don't have to do something that drastic, but you definitely do need, we talked last week about checking yourself, like what am I doing that is out of control? I just always think that the body is something that people just see, and we're not judging it in terms of the worldly, like, oh, you need to look a certain way and have this body image, but we should be strong and healthy. We have to remember that the Holy Spirit lives within us. And that's the first thing that the people around us are going to see. And we physically show how in control or not we are, disciplined or not, of what we do with our body. Do we move it? Do we strengthen it? Are we feeding it right? And so for me, that just spins into other areas of my life. I'm more joyful. I have more energy. I'm stronger. I feel better when I'm standing on a stage speaking to people. I can do more things. Like right now, I've got hip pain and joint pain. And, I'm like, I'm in pain,
Yeah.
I need to make a change. So what do you guys think about the whole body and the discipline and the training?
Well, we certainly have a responsibility just to our maker to keep our bodies in shape. And of course, that means, as you say, discipline in so many different ways. I remember golfing with a friend of mine, and man, it just seems like the stuff that was coming out of his mouth was just appalling, and it just kept going on and on, every other word. And I finally, we're standing on the tee box, and I just looked at him and said, "Do you eat with that mouth?"
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hard to believe that can come out of somebody's mouth.
Yeah, and I think as you were sharing, Kendra, I was just thinking, I wonder if St. Paul, like if he was alive today, he'd be like a state champion football player or something. I mean, I bet he was an athlete of athletes in great shape. But then you look at his life, and he kind of needed it. He's going to survive that shipwreck.
Yeah.
He's going to survive all those attempts on his life because the Lord still had a plan for him. He was getting him ready, even in a physical way, to accomplish the work that he had raised him up to do. How sad would it be if we missed out on that part and then missed some of the opportunity God was giving us to proclaim the gospel?
Well, Kendra, I'll tell you
Amen.
what, some great food for thought, even if it's not meat, salt, and black coffee.
I'll keep you updated. Check in on me, right? It's
I will.
accountability here.
Certainly
Can't
will.
wait.
Kendra
Thank
Von
Kendra.
Esh, ladies and
Thank-
gentlemen.
God bless you guys.
Have a beautiful day.